you have to put yourself in environments with people that are where you see yourself or where you want to be.
My favorite podcasts are with people who've scrapped their way through, nobody helping them, got up, dusted shit off, got back up, took another swing at it, and just kept going and going, because I can relate to those people. Even though when I look at how I was raised and everything, I had so many advantages. I had loving parents. I had successful entrepreneurial parents as an example. But I gave all that up and said, I'm going to go control my own life. And so that's where I disconnected from all that and decided to be my own person. It's just like John Maxwell said when you explained your story. Then when you come in and explain your story, I'm like, man, I didn't do anything.
Wow.
I like to do what you did. Just my last podcast was a couple sisters. Their parents came over here from Vietnam. They got here. Their teeth were horrible. They had no money. They were barefooted running around town for a year, same thing, trying to beg and get food and that's how they landed here. Now they own an $8 million dental business I've been helping them run.
Wow.
And the reason they became dentists is because their teeth were so bad. They were so embarrassed about it that once they got older, they were like, we should fix all the teeth from all the people that come over from Vietnam.
Look at that.
And so 2 sisters, and they got 3 locations now. I started working with them.
Was she there yesterday?
Ago. Yes.
I remember her.
Janice.
The lady behind
Janice me. And, God, I always get it screwed up because Janice is the one I did the podcast with. So they are such amazing people. But see, their story, I love their story. And I have story after story after story of people who demonstrated that resilience. And so when I get to talk to you, it's just like, God, I want to get her on the podcast. I want people to hear what you went through and where you're at, because you just eliminated any of those bullshit excuses that you sat downstairs yesterday and heard someone throw out on the table.
You know what? It's interesting. If even hearing you say that, it's like, it's my story, and I'm so out of it. Like, I see people getting emotional even when I share it, but it's, for me, it's like, thank you for that. I'm grateful for that. If I didn't go through Section 8, if I didn't go through food stamps, if I didn't go through WIC, if I didn't go through, I filed bankruptcy when I was 18. I told your wife this. My mother taught me that welfare, Section 8, WIC, bankruptcy was our reparations. She literally hammered that in my head, that you're supposed to get this stuff from the government. You're supposed to file bankruptcy because you're never going to get what they did to us over the last 400 years back. And so I felt like I was winning. I literally was suffering and struggling on Section 8, on food stamps, on government assistance. In my community, like, I would brag about my Section 8 voucher. Like, I got my voucher, you don't. Like, this was just 15 years ago. Like, just 15 years ago, I was on Section 8. I was bragging that I had my voucher and you didn't. That was braggable in my community. Do you understand how serious?
Yeah, it's crazy.
And my mom, though, like, this
programmed
is the generation
that into you.
Yeah, she's like, do you understand 40 acres and a mule, you were supposed to get that? You're never going to get it. So when you get over on the government, don't work. Get you a boyfriend who helps you with a little hairdo and your nails. Get your car note paid. Get your Section 8. Get your food stamps. Get your WIC. File bankruptcy when you finally do move. Like, I filed bankruptcy when I was like 18 because I lived for 2 years. When you file bankruptcy, you put everything into bankruptcy and they can't take it. How do I know that? My mom taught me that.
Wow.
And that was like a win for my family. Like, you're doing well. Like, I at the family dinners, it's like, yeah, she's doing good. Do you understand how serious that is to teach that?
Yeah, and then for you to all of a sudden pull yourself to a place where you write a multi-million-dollar investment check into one of our
I didn't
funds.
like it, though. Like, I would say this. A lot of people don't like their life, and they keep it and accept it as their reality. Like, there's nothing else that you could do. Whatever I don't like if I don't like something, I'm going to change it. Like, if I look in the mirror and I don't like my teeth, I'm going to go fix it. I don't like my body, I'm going to go change it. Like, I don't know where this comes from that we don't like something and we accept it. No, I didn't like how it felt. Even being here. Like, I'm about to open my office, it's on the 6th floor.
It's beautiful, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Miami.
And I'm already trying to figure out, like, okay, how much square feet? Okay, you're like, this is 20,000 square feet. Mine is 4,500. I'm already in my mind, like, okay, Stormy, you're going to grow out of this 4,500. And I haven't even opened the door yet. The grand opening ribbon cutting is on Friday. So I think that what we have to do, and everybody that's listening, you have to put yourself in environments with people that are where you see yourself or where you want to be, or even if you don't even know where you want to be. That's why you gotta move around. You gotta attend the seminars. Like, I'm so excited. Last year I went to GrowthCon. I sat on the second row.
Yep.
I bought my $10,000 ticket. I called 5 of my girlfriends. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to GrowthCon, but y'all not coming because y'all too cheap to buy tickets, is what I said, right? And they're like, what do you mean? I'm like, yeah, it's $10,000. Y'all not coming. And I knew they all had the money. They're like, we're going to show you. So they bought their tickets. But I wanted it to be I knew that Grant didn't have a lot of black people in the room. Like, I knew it. Yeah. So I said, good. So 6 of us sat on the second row, and we purposely would stand up and clap. I'm like, get up, get your ass up, get up. Your wife sat behind us.
Yeah, that's right.
Her ring was blinking.
That's what I said. When you came in with power, though.
But let me tell you, when I was in that room, after the event was over, this is a true story. Everybody was like, you getting a ticket for GrowthCon? I'm like, for what? I'm going to be speaking next year. It was like, you're dumb, you're stupid, you're dumb. And guess what? Guess who's speaking at GrowthCon?
You spoke it into existence, but that's what thought leaders do.
I spoke it, I believed it, but I was willing to do whatever